Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing systems of equations. This is standard A.2I in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 24 of the 2018 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got tables of ordered pairs, and we need to find systems of equations represented by these lines. And so when we have systems of equations, right, what that means is that these two lines will intersect at some point, and that intersection would be a solution. So let's say one of the lines look like that, and another one looks like this, right? So that intersection would be a solution to both lines. That's what a system of equations is. But we don't have a graph. We just need to have points. Well, that's fine. We need two different things, right? So we're going to need our slope formula, right? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Then we're probably going to need our point slope form. So y minus y1 equals x, and then, excuse me, that's supposed to be m, x minus x1. All right, so we'll need both of those. And so let's just start with line Q. First, let's just find the slope. We're going to find the easiest ones, and I see these first 2 points right here have at least a 0 in there, so that's good. So I'm going to make that y1 and y2. I'm going to make that x1 and x2. All right, so my slope here is going to equal, remember it's y2 minus y1, so it's going to be 18 minus 0. That's pretty easy. And then it's going to be x2 minus x1, negative 3 minus negative 9, so that's going to end up being, right, negative 3 plus 9. So 18, negative 3 plus 9 is 9 minus 3, that's 6. Okay, that's an easy slope of 3. Now we need to find the, we got the point slope form there, so let's just use these right here. So we've got y minus, what's my y1? 0. See, look how easy that is. M, that's 3. X minus, what's my x? There we go. Minus 9. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So y equals, distribute out, 3x minus a minus is going to be a plus, plus 9. So distribute out that 3, 27. Only issue here is everything seems to be in standard form. All right, so I need to move this this 3x over here. There's 2 different ways to do this. I'll do it this way here, right? So I'm going to end up with negative 3x plus y equals 27. But you know what? We don't really like our very first coefficient to be negative, so you end up having to just multiply both sides by negative 1. Just to kind of get rid of that negative, distribute this out. So it ends up being 3x minus y equals minus 27. Okay, so I'm seeing that right there in G. So that's looking pretty good there. Let's see if line V does that same thing for us here. So let's find our slope. And, you know, I'm going to use these 2 sets just because I got a 0, and no negatives, right? So y2, that's 3 minus 8, y2 minus y1, 10 minus 0. That's going to be negative 5 over 10. All right, so that's negative 1/2. Cool. We can do that. And then look, I've already got my, check this out, I've already got my y-intercept. A y-intercept is what happens when x is 0. If x is 0, then what's that y? That's that y-intercept. So I can say y equals negative 1/2 x plus 8 if I want to go straight to my slope-intercept form. So I don't really need that. What I do need to do is I need to get it in standard form. So let's add 1/2 x to both sides. Right, so that's going to be 1/2 x plus y equals 8. So we need to multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of this fraction. So that's going to distribute out. So that's going to be x plus 2y. Multiply that times 2 equals 16. And there we go. Our answer is G.